Hello everyone, this is me again, Slayer99, aka No Brainer, and welcome to the Stars Destiny video. It feels so good to say that we are playing with the new Faltering Allegiances set, which is created by the fan community, and it is a what do I want here? I want the raiding party. Do I want the plunder? Do I get greedy and bring both? I think I could get greedy and bring both here. We are playing with the Faltering Allegiance pack, which is a brand new set released by the fans for the fans, with the renewed hope guys, who I consider to be kind of like semi-official in that Artificery is going to be running tournaments for these guys most probably, and if Artificery is going to be running tournaments for these guys, then I mean the game is going to be using those sets, right? And I just rolled an 8, so I definitely beat my opponent who's playing Spectres. Okay. Plunder is kind of important for me to get off the ground at the start of the game, so I'm going to let him have that, and I'm just going to take my shields, because with this truce and the merchant trader, I have no removal in my opening hand, but I can do a really cool plunder play, and he gets 2 shields off Captain Jairus. Alright, so I am playing Commander Pyre and Craig and Gore. I'm basically not playing the new stuff, in that sense. But I am playing 1 or 2 new cards here to just make this deck kind of really work nicely. We haven't ever seen Craig and Gore really get played, and we're playing... Oh, by the way, this is the first round of the tournament of the release day party tournament, and that's a resource and 2 ranged. Okay, so he did actually hit a damage side, so I can't Kragan this. Let's get a resource here. Not having any removal is pretty annoying because Kragan would love to activate and steal a resource, but obviously I can't steal a resource when he doesn't even have any resources. So that's fair and reasonable, to be fair. So I can play a raiding party and then like truce later. So I'll do that. I'll play a raiding party for 2. Now I'm going to use up all of my merchant trader resources right at the start, which might be annoying. But if your opponent has an exhausted character and no dice showing damage, Kragan comes out. And Kragan steals the resource. And he hits the resource there. So I can activate Raiding Party. Raiding Party will give me another Raiding Party. And then I can Truce Plunder. And steal 3 resources off of him, assuming that he's resolving resources here. That's a 2 melee side. Alright, so he has some damage going right now. You know what, I can actually do like this and then get a better view of the things, because now we can see the hands at the bottom. Alright, so yeah, I think I just resolve the raiding party here, steal a resource from my own merchant trader, and hit a discard now. Discard is not that important. He has 4 here. Commander Pyre coming in. Surprised he's going after Commander Pyre and not Kragan. They're both very similar characters, except Kragan's got the effect, which allows me to steal money. Alright, so I have a lot of money here, which is nice, because I do like to have money. So Lothcat is going to remove that die, obviously. He's going to remove that die. That's fine by me. Kanan can turn dice to sides. Yes, that's what he does. No, I'm just going to grab my resources now. What I'm doing here is playing a very expensive deck, using the pirates and the raiding parties in the hope, with a new card, in the hopes that I can just steal resources all day, every day. My opponent's playing a very basic Spectres list, which is annoying for me, because Spectres are evil. And he has a lot of health. Like, what I was hoping was that I'd be playing against a deck that didn't have a ton of health or was very slow. But his deck is neither of those things. His deck is just normal Spectres. In fact, I'm not even sure if there's going to be any new cards in his deck. We'll see. But Spectres are pretty unchanged. Well, no, they've lost a lot. They've lost, like, hidden motive and stuff. Because this set did cause rotation to occur, right? So we don't have any of the legacies, Way of the Force, or Across the Galaxies. So he wants me to turn to any side that's not an indirect. Alright. I will turn it to a range side. I'll roll out my other one. which is a discard. Maybe I should have turned to the other discard side. He doesn't want me to get rid of this discard, is the thing. Now, I don't want to claim the battlefield here, because I want to get this plunder online. This plunder is super online right now. And he did just roll kind of what he wanted, so I will re-roll these 2 dice. Disrupt and an indirect, 2 indirect. All right. Well, the disrupt would have been good with the disrupt would have been good with the truce, but I don't get nice things. So indirect. So Kanan and Chopper are like the 2 problems, which is why he's using it on Hera. Oh, great, fantastic. He just has to not have a 2-drop. Yeah. So Kane's got 11 health, but Kane's the guy who usually is the one you end with and has the damage. But Chopper is a problem as well, so I'll put Chopper to 7. And I'll keep the final card in my hand. I forgot to take a resource from the raiding party. Whoops. But here's the other merchant freighter. Here's a pirate ship. And there's the newer card. So this card is the Camino cloning facility. After you resolve a red die, place a resource on the support. Now the idea is you get to 11 and then you get a trooper, right? But my theory here is that if I can just place a lot of resources on this, I can use the raiding parties to steal all the resources, and then I have a load of money. So here I'm going to play Plunder, which I lose 1 resource and then I gain 2. Pirate 1, Pirate 2, Pirate 3. So now he has no money. I paid 1 and I paid 1 to get 2 and also remove 2 from my opponent. It's such a powerful card. But unfortunately he's playing a sort of deck where he can afford to do that stuff. Let's near miss that. Both of my characters are leaders, so they can afford to do this. Alright, so there is a focus side. So I'm going to play out the pirate ship now for 4. And the pirate ship can remove dice showing damage. So I'm starting to get up the engine here. The idea here is that I stall out long enough that I just get mad value off these raiding parties' cloning facilities. And then I eventually win. So I could activate the pirate ship right now, steal a resource off my opponent. But I don't think my opponent's going to do much with 1 resource. He could play the Jedi lightsaber, I guess. But he's going to have some base sides with the focusing. Alright, we'll activate the pirate ship to remove this dice. And then activate Kragan, who will steal the resource. And that's 2 range sides, so that's pretty good. So I can hit Chopper for a decent amount here. He still has 4 cards in hand, but he has no resources left, and resources are huge for money. Also, I'm pretty resistant to Kragan. I'm pretty resistant in that I can turn my stuff into indirect sides. So he's got a 2 melee there. I'm worried about Commander Prior dying. And then my Camino coin facility just kind of does nothing. I'll play it now. Because I need to resolve... Commander's Prior is the troopers, and I need to resolve red dice. I don't have a lot of red dice in this deck, because my assumption is that Pyre usually lives, and Pyre is being attacked first. So he's blanking this die. Alright, that's reasonable. I probably should have just resolved the 3 indirect, honestly, but I'd rather him get rid of the... Oh... So I'm at 4 blanks now, and I have only 1 card to reroll with. So this worries me. If one of these hits a melee, they both hit melee. Alright. So he's got a bit of a god roll going there. So I'm just going to raiding party, steal my own resource. At least I've got 4 damage coming in with that. Oh yeah, I mean Pyre's dead. And that means Camino is going to do absolutely nothing this game. On the right side, I'm getting some indirect. It's gonna pass. I'm gonna resolve 2 indirect. Puts both into Caden. Alright. So Chopper can get some really mad value with its sides. I'm just gonna resolve this 4 right now, I think. He's waiting for a reroll. I think I'm just gonna resolve the 4 and then see what I get on this. I'm gonna put it all into Chopper here for 5. To put him to 5. Was it 5? Or was it 6? It was 5, yeah. So he's got a character killed. I only have 13 health, but you know, maybe with this reroll, I can get real lucky. No! It hit a +2. If it hit 3 for 1, I would have been perfectly happy with that. Damn. Alright, so this Camino cloning facility play that I was going to start with the game with, not going to go very effectively. And I play thinking on your feet. The idea is that with Camino cloning facility, I get more resources, which I can then spend on thinking on your feet. Which is not going to happen now. However, I do have double pulse cannon in my hand here. Can only afford to play one of them, but I have pulse cannon in my hand. I could roll out Kragan here and try and kill Chopper immediately. But I need the pulse cannon die. So I'm going to play pulse cannon for 3. Worth noting, the Viper Probe Droid can get rid of 2 sides showing damage. But I can't spot the red character. Oh, crud. I just realized just how important Pyre is to my deck. That's a problem. So I'm going to pirate ship to remove the melee, roll it in. It's only a 1 melee, but I can't let him resolve that. Yep. But I can't let him the 1-for-1 in. I can't let him resolve the salvage arm with it. I guess salvage arm can be used to get rid of 2 cards from my hand, or disrupt me for 2. Disrupt for 2 would be a problem because then I won't be able to pulse cannon very effectively. But it also means that my opponent's already used everything he has in this round from Chopper, so... Well, most of the stuff. So maybe so maybe I would go for Jairus instead. Caden, Jairus. I don't know why I said Karen. Look, time. Alright, Neiman Mastery. He's gonna turn to the 2 melee, so I need to go for this disrupt play right now. So I'm gonna pulse cannon. Power action for 1-for-1 disrupt. So, resolving the disrupt. Hits a 3-for-1. I will resolve it to kill Chopper. And then I get 1 more resolve. And it's a 2-for-1, which I will put into Kanan. Alright, so I use up all my money there, which could have been a nice little entourage. A really nice entourage. But he has lost a character now. He has lost one of his heroes. I'll be honest, these focus sides are a bit of a problem. But I can just... I haven't seen any removal from him yet. I've just seen some dice turning, you know? Okay, he's just going to blank the die anyway. I'm just going to get all my dice out here and then... Okay, so I have 2 discard sides here. That's worth noting, because if he discards a card to reroll, I... get everything, so I will discard the 2. They couldn't have been important. Alright, one was a Fluid Repose, which could have been used to remove a die, but he doesn't have the removal for it, so that's fine. So let's discard this Viper Pro Droid, because this is a worthless card. 2 range, 3-for-1 indirect. Can't fault 3-for-1. Hopefully he changes that one, because I have no removal. I have no resources. But with that and Thinking Your Feet, I have 2 worthless cards right now in my hand, so I can definitely be removing them, and then I can get out... Well, maybe I can go for another probe droid, another pulse cannon, but that's probably greedy. Alright, what's he choosing? Okay. This guy, I'm surprised, but okay. I would have expected him to turn the Hera die from a blank to something. He could have said blank and then had the focus and could have gone to the resource side, so forced me to go to a resource side or a damage side. 3 for 1, not something I can resolve. Discard hits the entourage. Do I discard this final pulse cannon? I think I do. Don't get anything out of it again. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate that I miss so much there. And then I don't even end up with the battlefield. But, you know, keeping dice off the board is pretty good for me, simply because I have a repeating removal piece in the form of this pirate ship. Measure for measure, I have no troopers, because I haven't hit the conscript squads, which are the other, I haven't hit conscript squad, Mega Blaster Trooper. Those are the troopers in this deck. Those are the other red dice, other than Pyre. Not Price, Pyre. And I don't have those, so Jedi Lightsaber comes out, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but I'll live with it. I would love to truce and steal the money. But that's not how it really works. Pulse Cannon is no longer a thing, but I don't have money to steal off of him. But I can play Truce and steal it, and then get a second pirate ship out. So I'm just going to go Raiding Party first. I'm going to play this slow. 2 indirect, alright. Doesn't have a ton of dice, so... No damage side, so Kragan... Oh, nope. I will play Truce first, so we both get a resource. And then I will roll Kragan out, so then I will steal a resource. Pirates, they're fun. They steal stuff. And that is 5 damage. That's a lot of damage. And he has no removal for this. Well, he has removal for it. But he can Kanan my Pulse Cannon to force me to go to the Disrupt. But he has no removal that can blow me out, because he has nothing that's 0. There's one big weakness, is that a lot of 0 cost removal is gone. So Lothcat is what he's going to get rid of. And that's okay. You know, I get rid of that, and then I've got the double pirate ship ready. I will consider that a victory, in my opinion. If I... I'm going to resolve the raiding party's indirect now, and if he puts both on Hera... Hera is... Yeah, okay, there we go. So if he put both on Hera, he'd be in an awkward spot for me having these sides out. Okay, what to not put it to? Not put it to indirect. Alright, so he wants me to put it to the other gun side, which I will do. Then I will activate Pirate Ship to remove that 2 melee. And then Pirate Ship will activate the raiding party, because the raiding party is a pirate, and that's a discard side. Alright, so now I have enough in range to kill Hera. I have enough range to kill Kanan. Yes, you didn't use it yet, so you can, definitely. Alright. That's fine by me. I will get out the other pirate ship. And this will stop him from focusing Hera's the Nimon Mastery, right? It'll just kind of kill those 2 dice for a while. Or he'll focus it immediately. And... focusing it to the special. Alright. Alright, I will remove the 1 melee then. And he's left with just removing a character die, blanking a character die with the Nimon Mastery. And I'm okay with that, because I have this Camino and this Measure for Measure, and neither of them are going to be helpful here. Measure for measure might be helpful if I get some conscript squads, but I'm not. Okay. And that was like the one die he could have changed, so that surprises me. So I'm going to discard and reroll 3. Have him. He's going to flip the Neiman. One with the Neiman. Then I'm going to hit him for the others. Can't blank the. Can't resolve this, unfortunately. So then I'm just going to discard the. Honestly, I'm not going to control the battlefield next turn, but I don't think he's ever going to have a situation where he's got resources for me to steal at this point. But I'm going to get rid of the measure for measure first. 2 ranged. Alright, so I'm up to 5 here. Let's see if I can get to that final thing. No, I get a resource out of it though. That's okay. And 5 I will put straight into Canaan. Alright, Canaan is down to 2. And I have another pulse cannon on the way and 12 health. I got hit for a lot at the start, but I'm getting better. Near miss is now a worthless card because Pi is dead. Right shield can still do something. It's still 2 damage, you know. It's okay. Okay, he's going to pay 1 for a right shield. I guess I could have plundered his last resource away earlier. Oh well. Gonna get in this conscript squad because then Camino will finally have the ability to get some resources on it. And I can activate Pirate Ship, which activates Kragan, which activates conscript squad. He's leaving a resource out there, which I'm happy with because I always need more money. I always need more money. Oops. And I am a leader, so I can do this with the conscript squads, which rolled a blank. Alright, so I've got a disrupt showing and a 3-for-1 range, so Kane's looking bad. And I actually get disrupt value here even, so I'm going to disrupt you for 1. Disrupt you for 1. Come on, please do some damage. Ow. Okay, so triple disrupt off pulse cannon. That is not something you want to see. Necessarily. It can be a problem. If he says ranged, I can turn to indirect. I can pirate ship, which will remove that to melee side. And then raiding party this one. So long as he's not... Basically, so long as he doesn't have enough dice that he can just roll me off the table, I'm in a good spot. That's 5 indirect. That's pretty bad for him. He can't... Yeah, he's going to blanket. Yeah, so then I can afford to discard this near miss, reroll these 4 dice. Just disrupts again. Not effective. But if he gets another melee set, I can... Yeah, so pirate ship to remove that melee. Which then hits this raiding party, which allows me to roll out the raiding party. For another 2 indirect. There we go. I have just been choking this guy out, and it has been very effective. Okay, so now it's a 1 melee. That's fine. Let's discard this entourage, because I don't need entourage anymore. I just need to kill him. And is that going to do it? There's a 1 melee. If I put 5 into here, and then he's got 4, he'll have 4. So if I put 2 into here, he'll have 5, he'll have the 4, and then 4, he'll have 8. I do 7 right now. That kind of sucks. So I'm just going to resolve the indirect as they are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then remove that, which that means I can shoot him. Yeah, things are looking scary, but once I start removing some of those dice off the table, he just didn't have enough dice to really go for it. He didn't go for the ghost shenanigans with Hera. Is the problem. He just didn't go for the ghost shenanigans with the Hera, and ghost shenanigans is one good way of getting around this. So let's just see if I hit what I need to hit. No, I don't. I only hit a shield. Oh well. GG. There's no coming back from this. But I was very scared when Pyre died, because then the Camino wasn't online. But once Chopper dead. But Chopper. Kraken just stole so much money. Like, he should have gone for Kraken first. Kraken just stole so much money. And yes, I would have got some stuff on Camino. I would have got way more money, though, off raiding party Camino plays. But he should have gone for Kraken first. I mean, Kraken's got a better die as well. Like, Pyre's got three 2 sides, right? Sorry, three range sides, whereas Kraken's got a 2, a 3 for 1, and then 3 indirect. Like, I would take Kraken's die over Pyre's die. Sure, Pyre's got a focus as well, but Kraken's dice just has more numbers on it, and all I needed in that game was numbers. Getting the pirate ships out, so good, so good. I love pirate ship. I play it. I play it in a lot of my vehicles, in a lot of my villain support decks, even when I'm not playing. Well, I used to, I should say. FA kind of makes Faltering Allegiances, the new set, kind of makes this the support decks not as effective, but pirate ships are amazing. Anyway, it's been me, Gameslay99, aka No Brainer. First game 1 of the release party tournament for Faltering Allegiances. New cards! This is like the only card I'm playing in the new set. I'm sorry about that, guys, but, you know, we never see pirates. You know, we never saw pirates, really, until now. Signing off.